Hey guys, Welcome Man 86 here. Today I want to talk about comic protection. Um, Probably the best way to go if you're gonna deal with, if you're a serious collector and you want to protect your collection, you want to be using Mylights 2 from E. Gerber. These are the 2mm thickness, that's why they're called Mylights 2. And then for your backing boards, you also want to go by E. Gerber backing boards. Either the halfbacks or the fullbacks. I use the halfbacks for my early Fantastic Fours, early X-Men, stuff like that. Stuff from the 70s. I use halfbacks, 70s and 80s. I use halfbacks for that stuff. Fullbacks, I save the fullbacks for the more expensive books. Sure, I still put fullbacks on higher grade older books as well. So you want to save your fullbacks for the books you want to protect the most. And then also to top off your protection, you can put them in top loaders after you wrap them up. So make sure you want the halfbacks, fullbacks, and Mylights 2 from E. Gerber. Mylights 2, they're Mylar as well. And Mylar, you never have to replace Mylar basically. And the backing boards by E. Gerber, they're made acid free and they don't degrade over time as other brands testings have showed. So what I want to demonstrate today is I actually want to wrap up a couple comics, show you how I do it. We're actually going to start with this Tomb of Dracula that I got today. For this one, I'm actually going to use a fullback because I consider that a pricey book in my book, and it's high grade for what I collect. It's high grade. I'm gonna use a Mylight 2 for this. I'm gonna prep the board. The Mylar. Then also one extra step that people could take is this cloth gloves. And you want, if your hands tend to get sweaty. My hands get like really sweaty, and it's really bad to leave prints on comics. Make sure you wash your hands every time you deal with your comics. Take off all the grease, sweat, dry them off properly before handling them. And if you're still having issues, you can always buy cotton gloves. And these, make sure you don't get any fingerprints on them. This is for the extreme. I normally don't even wear gloves unless my hands happen to be really sweaty that day for some reason, and it does happen. So for now, I'm just going to wear these for a moment until I basically get this book situated. Now, the thing is, when you're dealing with Mylar, you gotta be very careful that the flap, doesn't snag on any part of the book whatsoever. If not, you're gonna get a tear in there and ruin the book. Alright, I'm actually going to take off a glove because you have better feel if you're doing it without gloves. Gonna hold back this flap. Then it just slides right in there. Then just tap on the book. Make sure the book is centered between the backing board and the Mylar. If not, there's no point of having a backing board if half of the side of the book is going to be sticking out and it gets bent. That's the point of the backing board. Before you tape this up, you want to make sure it's in there, it's nice and snug. Don't want any air in there. That's the great thing about Mylar too. It's very good at protecting against air exposure. Now for tape, I'm just gonna get a little piece of just Scotch tape. Gonna make sure the fold is cut snug, nice and secure. Then I'm gonna tape it right in the center. And there you go. You have a comic wrapped up in Mylar now. And Mylar, it gives the book a better shine too. Like, if you have books in fine, good condition and you put them in Mylar, they're gonna look amazing. They're gonna gloss up that cover and everything. That's one thing when you're buying from a seller on eBay. You want to make sure the seller has their comics unwrapped and visible, like open pages. Have them open the book and take pictures of the book unwrapped. Because Mylar can cover up some really big flaws and give it some false shine to the book that it really doesn't have. And then for this book, I'm actually going to put this book in the top loader because for me, this book is pretty expensive. So what you do is just slide it on. Make sure the corners doesn't get snagged. And there you go. Tomb of Dracula number 10, protected by Mylar, a full back, and a top loader. I hope you guys liked the information I gave today, and thanks for watching. Welcome in 86 out.